What if I told you there's a way for you to outshine 99% of all your competitors, all of your friends, and even most of your family members? I want you to think of it this way. Most people in this world are competing for the same resources. Think about the people in your cohort, no matter if it's in high school or university, college, and think people around your vicinity. They're all competing for the same resources, same university, same degree, same internship. This is a very important lesson that I learned from a book. Actually, a business book. It's not even a personal development book. A business book called The Blue Ocean Strategy. What this book actually talks about is that most businesses are competing for the same resource. And the way that compete for the same resource are all the same. Think about supermarkets. They all use the same advertisement, but they sell the same products. And if you notice that some places like Whole Foods, why is it so different from Walmart? Why is it so different from Costco? And that's because Whole Foods, they sell their product to different targets. Whole Foods, they sell their product to people who cares about organic products. They care about longevity. They care about health. Whereas Walmart and places like Costco, they don't normally target those target populations. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I remember when I was still in university, I was applying for scholarships. However, I remember the first year, every single scholarship that I applied for got rejected. Why? My grades weren't good enough. But then I looked elsewhere. I looked at scholarship that doesn't require grades. What requires is leadership skills, your communication skills, your interpersonal skills. And guess what? I got the scholarships. And that's not because I learned to redirect my energy to something that I'm good at. Because most people only think about grades at universities. They don't really care about people skills. They don't really care about emotional intelligence. But I looked elsewhere, and that's how I got a scholarship. This video isn't to tell you that to apply for different things in life, but to inspire you to think differently. You see, when you think differently, you naturally stand out of the crowd. You've heard of this quote before. 70 to 90% of your thoughts today will continue tomorrow, and so on and so on. It's like a snowballing effect. If the way that you think is the same every single day, you're not going to make any difference. But the thing is, after you realize this, you can actually make a hypothesis into thinking that, okay, if I behave this way, does that mean that people around me are behaving similar ways? And the answer is always, yeah. Because people are so in complacent mode that they don't think outside of the box. They think, this is what I have, and this is what I will work with. Most people don't think, this is what I have, and what else can I get by using the resources that I have? I'm encouraging you to think outside of the box. I'm encouraging you to become better than 99% of your friend group, 99% of your entire family members, and even 99% of your entire university cohort by just thinking differently.